Hello, my wonderful Cornerstone comrades, and today we're talking about parts of a clock again, how to read clocks, okay, as part of the unique curriculum. And this is an interactive assignment that you can do online, all right? All you got to do is sign in with your name, all right? 123, your name, and then Cornerstone with a capital C, okay? Alrighty, so there are two types of clocks rather. There's digital and there's analog. All right. Okay. Okay, so on the digital clock, okay, the hours are right here. There's the hours and the minutes are separated by a colon, all right, which is a punctuation mark that in this case is used to separate two sets of numbers, a colon. All right. On the left side of the colon, you have the hours, and on the right side of the colon, you have the minutes. Okay. And a digital clock will also tell you whether it's PM or AM. PM being nighttime and AM being daytime. Okay, on the analog clock, which is this kind, it goes around. You go around the clock this way. This is clockwise to the right. Clockwise. Okay, the small hand is called the hour hand, and the big hand is called the minute hand. Alrighty, so step one, find the hour. Look at the small hand. What number is the small hand pointing to? This is the hour. Okay, so it's 7. The hour is 7. Okay, if the small hour hand is between two numbers, okay, you pick the smaller number. But in this case, it's pretty much pointing right to the 7. Find the minutes. Look at the big hand. Okay, what number is it pointing to? Start at 12. This is 00 minutes. Count by 5 to each number. This is the minutes. So here's the minute hand. And we have to count the minutes by going like this, starting at the 00, which is above the 12. So it's 5, 10, 15. Okay. So this clock says 7:15. Okay. Clear as mud? All right. Ah, yes, and now we're at my favorite graphic, which is the times of day. And I love going over and giving you the time of day. Okay, so let's see. AM on this graphic goes that way, and PM goes that way to the right. All right, so AM is this away, and PM is that away. Okay. All right, so morning, okay, is 12 o'clock a.m. when you're still asleep and I'm still asleep to 11:59 a.m. So 12 o'clock a.m. to 11:59 a.m. is morning. But the sun usually doesn't come up till around, I don't know, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 5, maybe 6 a.m. the sun starts coming up, you know? Okay. The afternoon, all right, starts at 12 p.m. or high noon, all right, to 5:59 p.m. Okay, so afternoon is when PM starts at 12 o'clock, All right, so 12 p.m. to 5:59 p.m. And in the afternoon, sun. Let's see, the sun's probably going to right now because it's winter. The sun's going to start going down probably around 4:30, so maybe right around here. Sun's going to start going down. But in the summer, the sun stays up into evening, which we're getting to next. All right, evening is 6:00 p.m. to 7:59 p.m. Evening is when you do. Evening is when the sun has gone down, and you do things with your family. Usually in the evening, you have supper. You might sit around the table and play a game. You might watch TV. Might play video games. You might talk. Or you might go out. It's kind of hard to go out right now with COVID-19, but usually you might, other times you might go out during the evening to see a movie or see a play or go out to dinner, see some old friends. All right, so nighttime is 8 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. Okay, so 8 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. is nighttime. Okay, so 8 p.m. you might still be, the sky's gonna be dark, and you might still be doing stuff with your friends or family or caregivers. Okay, maybe you might go to bed around somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock, and hopefully you'll be asleep by 11:59 p.m. And then the day starts all over again. Oh, wait a minute. The day starts all over again and goes back to 12 a.m. All right. Clear as mud? I had a history teacher used to say that. Okay. Now we are at the scenario. So hold on. Okay, in this first scenario, it says Kelly is sick. Kelly needs to go to the store to get cold medicine. What is the earliest time she can arrive at the store? Is the earliest time 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 8 a.m.? Let's go back to our time of the day guide and see. Okay, so Kelly is sick and she needs to go get cold medicine. Alrighty. What is the earliest time she can go? Let's find out. Alrighty then, let's see. Would it be 8 a.m.? Hold on a second. Would it be 8 o'clock in the morning right here? Would it be 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m. right here? Would it be 11 o'clock in the morning right here? Okay, the earliest, it gets earlier as you go left, okay? This is earlier in the morning. Okay, so the earliest time that she could go to the pharmacy to get cold medicine would be 8 a.m. All right. Okay, which clock shows the earliest time? All right, it's not 9 a.m., it's not 11 a.m., it's 8 a.m. Okay. Okay, Juan is meeting his friends to watch the game, the big game. What is the latest time he can meet his friends? Is it 7:30 p.m., 6 o'clock p.m., 12 o'clock p.m.? Let's go to our time of day and find out. Okay, Juan, my man. Let's see. He wants to watch the big game with his buds. Let's see. What would be the earliest time in the p.m. that he could watch the game? We're talking about 7:30 p.m. Should be right about here. Whoops. Right about here. All right. Is it 6 p.m., which would be right here? Is it 12 p.m., which is right here? All right, so again, the more we go to the left this way, the earlier it is. So we just have to go yoink, yoink, and there we are at 12 p.m. That's the earliest time Juan can go and watch the game with his friends. Okay, so 12 p.m., where is that? We got 7:30 p.m., 6 p.m., 12 p.m. You guessed it, right there on the right. Oh, latest time. I thought it was earliest time. Silly me! Okay, so the latest time. Holy guacamole. Let's go back to the time of day. Okay, Mr. Matt wasn't really paying attention. Okay, that's not good. Good thing a broken clock is right at least twice a day. Okay, so you can just call me the broken clock. Okay, so what is the latest time that Juan can watch the game with his buds? Okay, so 12 p.m. would be right here. 6 p.m. would be right here. 7:30 p.m. would be right here. So what's the latest time Juan can watch the game? The more right we go, okay, the more right to the right we go, the later it is on this timeline. Okay, so we go zoop, zoop, and 7:30 would be the latest time that Juan can watch the game. Okay, let's see if we get it right this time. 7:30. Oh, all right. Latest time 7:30. Can watch the game with his friends. The latest time 7:30. What is with me? My head just sometimes goes like it's always going in a million directions. The latest time Juan can watch the game with his friends, okay, is 7:30 p.m. Okay. Alrighty then. Kelly is making Valentine's. Yes, Valentine's Day came and went, but this, Kelly, she's making Valentine's. She's probably getting a jump next year. Okay. What is the earliest time she can make Valentine's during the day? Is it 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m.? Okay, so Kelly's making her Valentine's cards. So what's the earliest that she can make them during the day? 10 a.m., 11 a.m., or 11:30? Let's see, that would be right about here. So the earliest goes that way, as we've said before. So let's see, what would be the earliest time she can make Valentine's Day cards? Okay, so we go this way, and 10 o'clock would be the earliest time, 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. Okay, very good. Juan is going to a friend's party. What is the latest time he can arrive at the party? Is it 5:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 6 o'clock p.m.? Let's find out. Okay, Juan, let's see. Okay, latest time to go to the party. Let's see. Is it 5:30, which is right about here? Is it 6 o'clock, which is right about here? Is it 7:30, which is right about here? All right, so let's see. Okay, going to the right. The more we go to the right, the later it is. So 5:30, 6, 7:30. So 7:30 is the latest that Juan can go to the party. So 7:30. Which one of these says 7:30? Yep, the middle one. You guessed it. All right. Aha. Let's see what we got here. Alrighty, hold on. Okay, so Juan meets his friends at the bowling alley at 10 o'clock p.m. Choose the clock showing this time. Alright, let's see. 10 o'clock p.m. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Yes, you're right. It's this one. 10 o'clock p.m. Now we got to pick an analog clock showing 10 p.m. All right. Which one shows 10 p.m.? This one? Oops, made a mistake. This one where the little hand is pointing to the 11. This one where the hour hand is pointing to the 3. This one where the hour hand is pointing to the 10. You got it. It's this one. Alrighty. Straighten that out. Okay, so is 10 p.m. in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, night? You're right, it's night.
Night.
Okay. Okay, Juan makes a snack at 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, choose the clock showing 2 o'clock p.m. Let's see, you gotta choose the right digital clock. Oops, and I blew it already. But that was just a genuine mistake. Okay. And I almost blew it again. Trying to zoom in is very difficult with this program. Okay. I have to write an email to the Unique company to get them to stop the zooming out thing. Okay, so let's see. 1 p.m. We're looking for 2 o'clock p.m. We got 1 p.m. over here. We got 11, and we have 2. Obviously, it's this one, right? 2 p.m. Alrighty. Okay, which analog clock shows 2? I got lucky, and I kind of gave it away very quickly. Okay, this analog clock shows 2 p.m. because the small hour hand is pointing to the 2, and the minute hand is pointing straight up to 00. Okay, 2 p.m. is that morning, afternoon, evening, night? You bet it's afternoon. And usually at 2 p.m., we're getting ready to get on the buses, right? But Juan is making a snack. Must be a weekend day. Okay, the next scenario. Juan takes a break at work at 10:30 a.m. Which clock shows 10:30 a.m.? Let's find out. Alright, we are working with the digital clocks again. Which one says 10:30 a.m.? You're right, it's the middle one. Okay, now for analog clocks. Which one of these clocks says 10:30 a.m.? This one has the little hour hand between the 4 and the 5. This one has the little hour hand between the 10 and 11. This one has the little hour hand between the 9 and the 10. 10:30, which one? Right! Again, it's the middle one. 10:30 a.m. is that morning, afternoon, evening, night? Yep, it's the morning. Okay, Juan goes for a walk at 6:30 p.m. Which digital clock shows 6:30 p.m.? Okay, we got this one with a 6 in the hour place. We got this one with a 7 in the hour place. We got this one with a 12 in the hour place. Which one shows 6:30 p.m.? You're right, the one on the left. All right. Okay, analog clock time. Which one of these here analog clock shows 6:30 p.m.? Gosh dang it. Okay, let's see. This one has the little hour hand between the 12 and the 1. This one has the hour hand between the 7 and the 8. This one has the hour hand between the 6 and the 7. Always go with the lowest number when you're dealing with 30 minutes past the hour. So, yes, this one would be 6:30 p.m. And is p.m. morning, afternoon, evening, night? Evening. You are correct.
Evening.
Okay, we're back to our friend Kelly, and Kelly goes to the pharmacy at 3:15 p.m. Which one of these here digital clocks shows 3:15? This one has a 7 in the hour place and a 15 in the minutes place. This one has a 4 in the hours place and a 15 in the minutes place. This one has a 3 in the hours place and a 15 in the minutes place. You got it. 3:15 p.m. right here. You can also see the little PM sign. You know, neat, the little moon too. I wonder, there must be clocks you can buy that have that little crescent moon and the sun. I don't have one, but they must be out there. Okay, so let's see. Now for analog. All right, which one of these here analog clocks shows 10:15? I'm sorry, 3:15 in the PM. This one has a little hand pointing to the 7. This one has a little hand pointing to the little bit past the 4. This one's a little bit past the 7. This one's a little bit past the 3. So, which one do you think means 3:15? You're right. It's this one. Okay? Both hands are pointing towards the 3, more or less. Okay, and it's 3:15 in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, the night. You're right. It's the afternoon. Alrighty then. Kelly takes her medicine at 7:45 a.m. Which one of these here digital clocks shows 7:45 a.m.? Yeehaw! Alright. This one has a 10 in the hours place and a 45 in the minutes place, and it says a.m. This one has a 7 in the tens place, in the hours place, and a 45 in the minutes place, and it says a.m. This one has a 6 in the hours place and a 45 in the minutes place, and it says a.m. So which one is 7:45? You're right, it's the middle one. Groovy. Okay, now for the analog clock. Which one of these here analog clocks shows 7:45 a.m.? Okay. This one has the little hour hand between the 6 and the 7, okay? All the minute hands on these clocks are pointing towards the 9, okay? And if it's pointing towards the 9, it's going to mean 45 minutes past the hour. Let me show you. All right, so 7:45, okay, 45 minutes past the hour, rather, okay? All right, the minute hand is going to be pointing towards the 9, okay? And that means 45 minutes, okay? Okay, so, whoops. Oh, I made a boo-boo again. Get rid of that. I made another boo-boo. This program can be so frustrating. No, don't do this. Oh, come on, Mr. Program, Mr. Unique Program. All right. Okay, so they're all these hands are pointing to 9, which means 45 minutes past the hour. The little hour hand is between the 6 and the 7 over here, the 7 and the 8 over here, and the 10 and 11 over here. All right. Yes, we're going to go with this one because we should always go with the number, the smallest number that the hour hand is pointing to. So this is 7:45 in the AM. Okay, 7:45 a.m. Is that, thank you, Miss Computer. Is that morning, afternoon, evening, night? You're right, it's morning. Alrighty. Okay, in our next scenario, Kelly meets her friends for dinner at 5:30 p.m. Which clock shows 5:30? Oh, 5:35. Oh, I read it wrong. I have so much on my mind. 5:35 p.m. Kelly meets her friends for dinner. This one says what? Has a 1 in the hours place and a 30 in the minutes place, but it has a p.m. That's good. This one has a 5 in the hours place and a 35 minutes in the minutes place, 35 in the minutes place, and it says p.m. This one has a 6 in the hours place and a 30 in the minutes place, and it says p.m. So which one says 5:35 p.m.? You're right, the middle one. Now for analog. Okay, 5:35. Let me go to the teaching clock and show you how and why 5:35 is what it is. Okay, 5:35. So the hour hand will be between the 5 and the 6. Actually, it might not look just like that. Let's see, it'll be like between the 5 and the 6. All right. And the minute hand, okay, we got to count by fives here. So 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so the minute hand is going to be pointing right towards the 7, which actually means 35. So 5:35. Okay. All right. So which clock looks like the clock we just did? Okay. So this little hour hand is between the 5 and the 6. All right. This one, the hand is between the 5 and the little hour hand is between the 5 and the 6, and the blue minute hand is on the 7. This one, the hand is between the 6 and the 7, and the blue minute hand is on the 6. Ooh, getting really confusing, huh? This one, the hour hand is between the 1 and the 2, and the minute hand is on the 6. So, which one is set? 5:35? You guessed it. It's the middle one. Okay, so 5:35 p.m. is that morning, afternoon, evening, night? You guessed it. It's night. I'm sorry, did I say night? Boy, you guessed it. It's evening.
Evening.
Holy guacamole! I was wrong on that one too. Oh, looks like we gotta go back and review the chart. Okay, so let me do that. I'm very spacey today, and I apologize for that. I think I'm just really tired. All right. Okay, 5:35 in the PM would be right about here. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh my goodness, that actually falls into the afternoon category. Look at that. So 5:35 p.m. is actually afternoon. Okay. I stand corrected. Okay, so 5:35 is going to be in the afternoon. That took a while, huh? Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Kelly calls a taxi at 7:05 in the p.m. Let's see what that looks like. 7:05 on the old digital clock. Let's see. Oops, blew it again. This technology is so baffling for me. You know? Alright, this one has the 7 in the hour spot. This one has 05 in the minute spot. This one has 8 in the hour spot. This one has 05 in the minute spot. This one has 2 in the hour spot. This one has 05 in the minute spot. And they all say PM. So which one's 7:05 PM? You got it. This one. Alrighty. Now for analog, the tough ones. Analog are the tough ones. Why does it do that? Hold on. Come on. Oh, come on now, Miss Computer. Is it a Mr. or Ms. Computer? The voice sounds like a Ms. Computer. Alright, let's see. 7:05. So this one here, the hour hand is pointing to the 7. Okay, and the minute hand is pointing to 1, which is 5 minutes past 12. This one has the hour hand pointing to the 8 and the minute hand pointing to the 1, which is 5 minutes past 8. This one has the hour hand pointing to the 2 and the minute hand pointing to the 1, which is 5 minutes past 2. And we're looking for 7:05. You guessed it. It's this one. Alrighty. So it's 7:05 p.m. the morning, the afternoon, the evening, the night. You guessed it. It's the evening.
Evening.
Alrighty. Okay, that's all we have time for today, Cornerstone friends, and next comes the song. Stay tuned. Okay, my Cornerstone pals, here's an old Jackie Wilson song from the 1950s, and I've never played it before, so hang in there. Shoo-be-doo-wop, pop, pop. Shoo-be-doo-wop, pop, pop. Shoo-be-doo-wop, pop, pop. My heart is crying, crying, lonely teardrops. My pillow never dries of lonely teardrops. Come on home, come on home. Just say you will, say you will. Say it right now, baby, say you will. Yeah, my heart is crying, crying, lonely teardrops. My pillow never dries of lonely teardrops. Just come on home, come on home. Just say you will, say you will. Yeah, say it right now, baby. Say you will. Well, just give me a chance for our romance. Come on and tell me that one day you will return, 'cause every day that you've gone away, you know my heart does nothing but burn. Crying, 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 lonely teardrops. My pillow never dries of lonely teardrops. Well, come on home, come on home. Just say you will, say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will.